Today, I want to share the top 10 watches that I've ever owned. I thought about this for a while. I went through my computer files, taking a look at pictures of past watches that really stand out, many of which I don't own anymore. I'm a serial flipper. I love flipping watches. I have no problem in selling amazing pieces, but I want to share the top 10 watches that I've ever owned. So after some thought, these are my top 10, and I measure these in X factor, that amount of excitement that you get when you put the watch on. But I think more importantly, it's that excitement and satisfaction that you feel when you look down and you see the watch on your wrist throughout the day, when you're out of the honeymoon phase, when a watch that you're well familiar with still puts a smile on your face, when that happens again and again and again, you know that it's really a cut above the rest. Thanks to Artem Straps out of Adelaide, Australia. They are the sponsor of today's video. Artem specializes in premium FKM rubber straps and sailcloth straps. They're the best in the business. Their products are not cheap, but they stand on their own. You can definitely tell the quality when you have one on wrist. If you'd like to support my channel, I have a link in the description below. I get a small commission from Artem for every strap sold through my link. So that's below. Check them out. And let's get to the top 10 list. Coming in at number 10, we have a Christopher Ward. Now, this one is a custom 12. It comes from the bespoke part of Christopher Ward's business plan. So you can design a watch and then coordinate a group buy. I designed this dial. I coordinated a group buy for the Horological Society of Utah. That is the local watch collector community that I'm a part of. So this watch has a lot of meaning to me. I love looking at the gloss black dial, the raised honeycomb texture, the various Easter eggs found throughout the watch. So this one might not have meaning to many people, but it has a lot of meaning to me. And so that's why it comes in at number 10. At number 9, this one is the nicest watch I've ever owned. It is one of the more expensive watches that I've ever purchased. It is the Vacheron Constantin Overseas 4500V in blue. Now, this, again, it's the first high horology piece that I ever purchased, and it's just so nice all the way around. I love the color. I love the movement. I love this bracelet. I love the versatility, the fact that this looks awesome on the bracelet or on the rubber strap or even on the leather strap, of which all three come with this watch. So just a great experience with this Overseas. Definitely don't regret it. Coming in at number 8 is the Omega Speedmaster Sapphire Sandwich. Now, I chose the prior generation, the pre-METAS certified version. I just like this case size where the function pushers lay, the bigger bracelet, the longer length. I don't know, there's something about this non-METAS certified 1863 that's just so classic, so beautiful. I love the history. I love the versatility. I love the overall beauty. This one is definitely worthy of number 8 on this list. Coming in at number 7 is a Seiko Marine Master. Now, I've owned 7 over the years. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with the Marine Master 300, but check out this SLA 045. This is a regional limited edition called the Thong Sia Limited Edition. So this has some just interesting dial textures, colors for the brand. I like the partially loomed bezel. This watch just has so much character. It oozes out of the watch. It is it's just so much fun to wear. Even though it's tall, it's chunky, it's a little bit ridiculous, it's totally awesome. Now, coming in at number 6, this is a Rolex. This is the Sky Dweller bright black dial. I bought it on the Jubilee bracelet, and I like this one a lot because of how complicated it is, but it still looks pretty simple, and it's completely robust. It's tough. This is not a delicate, complicated watch. This is a very tough, complicated watch. And I think the thing that I liked the most about it was that it was so large for Rolex standards, coming in at 42 millimeters. Now, number 5 on the list is a watch that I don't think I've shared on the channel before, but it's a fairly recent purchase of mine that I've wanted for years. It is the Panerai 111. So this is an ETA Panerai Luminor. I love the simplicity. I love the size. I love the versatility. I love this design. And I love this ETA modified movement that's classically finished with the blued screws, the striping, the purling, and the black polished swan neck regulator. It just doesn't get more cool and tough than this 111 from 2007. Now, coming in at number 4 is the Zenith Defy Classic 41. This has an open work dial, or some call it a skeletonized dial. It is so visually stunning. It does not look uninteresting from any angle. I love this bracelet. This is one of the best bracelets that I've ever purchased. This is a watch that I do regret flipping from time to time, and I miss when I drop in or edit in footage of this bad boy. So yeah, number 4 is the Zenith. Coming in at number 3 is a Breitling. This is the Dtora 42. This is also a very complicated watch. It's a chronograph, it's a triple calendar, it's a moon phase, it's uncommon in the watch market, and it's definitely different when you compare it to the classic Breitling image of oversized sport pieces that are all blinged out and a little bit of aggressive style. This is classic in the styling and the font. It has its roots back in the 1940s. It's just a stunning piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Coming in at number 2 is the Rolex Submariner, the Hulk. I've owned some pretty great Rolex over the years, but nothing satisfies quite like that brand green sunray dial and green ceramic bezel insert. I took this thing everywhere. I went camping, I went hiking, I went rafting. I kind of beat this up pretty good over the years, and it was just perfectly reliable and perfectly beautiful. One of the easiest watches to wear, really, when it comes to a sports piece that I can think of. Now, coming in at number 1 as the best watch, the top watch that I've ever owned, measured in that X factor, it has to be the Santos Decartier Large. This one has the history going back to 1904. It's classic. It has a beautiful bracelet. It has some ingenious technology when it comes to taking the bracelet off the case, changing the links without needing any tool. It's it's just so cool from every angle, from the curved case back to the curved crystal, the hidden signature within the 7 Roman numeral. This looks awesome with shorts and a t-shirt. It looks awesome with a sport coat and a button-up shirt. It's a go anywhere, do anything, elegant beauty that I had the most amount of excitement whenever I looked at it, when I was putting it on at the beginning of a day or throughout the day. And yes, I definitely missed this one. This one was the best watch that I've owned to date. And I think it's kind of funny, what makes a watch experience jump out? You know, it could be sentimentality, it could be the number of complications or the style of the watch, the history of the watch, the rarity of the watch, or you might be thinking of how much work you had to do or put in to buy that piece. I found enjoyment is not predicated solely on price. My most expensive watch didn't make this list, which is my gold day-date, even though I love my gold day-date. Most of the watches on this list cost less than half of the Vacheron Constantin that came in at number 9. So at least to me, watch collecting is not logical. It's purely emotional, and I'm curious if you feel the same way.